Hi there, I'm Tatiana. I'm the RD here. So what brings you to my clinic today?
My doctor told me to be here, but I don't know.
Well, thanks for coming in anyways. So if I see here the note that your doctor sent over, your labs too,
Yeah.
it mentions that you have hypertension and you have obesity, and you wanted me to help you out with your diet.
Oh, that's right. Now I forgot, but I just feel fine. Do I really need to diet?
Well, we call hypertension the silent killer for a reason,
Mm.
because you don't really feel it. You know, it's not an active feeling.
Yeah. Silent killer?
hmm
Man, but I feel fine, you know. How long is
Right.
the session anyways?
The session's only an hour. It's completely up to you if you want to stay or not.
Well, I guess I'll stay, and I mean, I'm already here, so.
Okay, well, that's great.
Shit.
So it seems that you're unaware of your health condition. Is this true?
What condition?
Hypertension and obesity.
I didn't really notice until my doctor mentioned it. So he said maybe I can fix it with lifestyle change or something. But like I said, I feel mostly fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So that's how hypertension is. Again, you're not going to be feeling it. And we want to try to stop it as early as we can because, before more damage is done. So are you willing to stay here and hear me out and decide for yourself if this lifestyle change is worth it?
I guess, but it depends what kind of change. I mean, I'm not about to turn my whole life around, for some silent killer or whatever.
And that's understandable. So, and because of that, we're going to try working on some easy goals, okay? So, a good place to start is this FFQ you did here. So, I have your FFQ here. You did it at the doctor's office, right?
What?
Yeah, FFQ, Food Frequency Questionnaire. Yeah, so basically this thing asks, what foods you eat and how often you eat them, as for the frequency. So if you remember, you filled this out at the doctor's office.
Oh, yeah.
So according to your FFQ, it says that you're eating fast food 4 times per week and that you're only getting 1 serving of vegetable per day.
But my burgers have lettuce and tomatoes in them.
That's true. That's very true. But that's probably not enough to constitute what a serving is of a vegetable.
Okay.
And according to this, you also have a preference for salty food. Yeah.
So does that cause that disease that you're talking about?
So salt, sodium, it's not going to cause hypertension. We don't really know what causes hypertension, right? But the thing is, it can make it worse, and that's usually what we target in people with hypertension. We want to try to reduce that. Yeah.
So do you want me to stop eating my burgers?
Oh, no. See, the thing is, healthy food can taste pretty good, too. And
because that's not gonna happen, right? You understand that? I'm not gonna just give up.
Yeah. So we're gonna get into goals for that to see maybe there's something that you can change. But right now, I'd like to know more about your preferences.
All right. So I suppose I have been always eating this way as a kid. I remember eating a lot of fast food, and my parents didn't cook, so I was just eating McDonald's all the time. And now my wife doesn't cook either. I don't know how to cook, so I'm just eating the same way, and I didn't know. I mean, it's not a problem, right?
Right. So to kind of summarize what you're saying is, the main reason for your current diet is because you don't cook and your wife does not cook.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that? Is that a problem?
Well, see, the thing is, when you eat fast food, you don't really have a lot of control over carbs, fat, sugar, things like that. So all this can add up, and it could lead to heart problems. It could lead to hypertension, things like that. And you have hypertension now.
But wait, I don't cook. My wife doesn't cook. How are we gonna fix this?
I really have some great resources for that, so we're definitely gonna address that by the end of this session. But since you're kind of unaware of the problem, you haven't really contemplated it. I'd like to tell you about what hypertension is because you didn't really know until your doctor told you. So hypertension. Your blood pressure goes up and basically could cause heart attacks, strokes, kidney problems, things like that. So, yeah.
You know what? My doctor didn't even bother me telling me.
He didn't tell you?
No.
Okay. So, so we're going to try to figure this out, okay?
Well, if you say so, maybe I'll do something, but I don't really want to overdo it.
Yeah, of course. No, small, easy steps. So it looks to me like your primary health concern right now is your hypertension. So we're going to try to address that today. Probably next time when you come back and you've made some progress towards your goals, we're going to try working on your fasting blood sugar. But today, easy goal. Let's just work on hypertension.
Okay.
And like I'm always telling you, small steps will get you to your goal. So in this situation, the best kind of diet that we have is the DASH diet. Have you heard of the DASH
The
diet?
what diet?
The DASH diet. Have you heard of it?
Sounds nasty.
Well, actually, the DASH diet, it can taste pretty good. It emphasizes a lot of fruits and vegetables. So how do you feel about that?
Well, I don't eat many of those, so I don't know if I can just start eating salads 24/7
Yeah.
if that's what you expect me to do.
Oh, no, not at all. But I'm wondering, what vegetables are you willing to try?
Well, like I said, I eat burgers and they have lettuce and tomatoes in them, so I guess I could eat those by themselves. And I don't know, maybe carrots are okay and bell peppers, whatever. I don't know.
That would be a really good start.
Mm.
So I'm wondering, how often are you willing to eat these?
How often am I supposed to eat them?
Well, the DASH diet says you should get 4 to 5 servings per day.
Well, no, that's too much. No,
Right.
it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, and that's understandable.
Yeah.
What's a better number for you? What are you willing to try?
Maybe 2?
2 servings?
Mhm.
Okay. So that sounds better, better than 0, right?
Mhm.
And so I have here this handout on the DASH diet.
Okay.
So here it talks about, how many servings to get, things like that.
Wait, but what other foods are on that diet?
Yeah. So again, this handouts can help you with that. So here it mentions bread, cereal, maybe 1 ounce of skinless chicken, an egg. So it'll tell you how much of each to get per day.
Okay.
This is based on 2,000 calories.
That's kind of helpful.
Yeah, so I'll give you that.
All right.
Also, so you told me that you and your wife don't cook,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people don't. A lot of people want to learn.
Mm.
So luckily here at this facility, we have cooking classes they're on Saturday afternoons. So it shouldn't interfere with your schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the cooking classes that we have usually emphasize the DASH diet anyways because it's such a common issue. So I was wondering if you and your wife would be willing to try that, to come for a class.
Well, I'll have to talk to her first.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
make sure you follow up with me on that, okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and when you come back
Mm-hmm.
from your cooking class, I'm going to ask you what you learned and, what's been working and what hasn't. Okay, so I'm going to ask you this right now. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate your confidence in implementing the DASH diet?
6? I need to get used to it.
Okay.
I can't guarantee a 10.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. So if you do decide to come back in a month, I'm going to ask to evaluate your success with this goal. So I'm going to keep this FFQ that you did already. I'm going to keep it here in my office. When you come back, you're going to do a new FFQ so we can
Alright.
see how you're progressing. That way you don't have to be keeping track of details. So we're going to look at your overall diet, not specific foods really. So yeah.
Okay.
So can you tell me what goals we set here today?
Well, if I can remember, I'm gonna try this DASH diet, right?
The DASH diet?
DASH diet, right? And adding 2 vegetables a day, and I might come to the cooking class with my wife.
Okay. Well, when should these be implemented? What would be a good time range?
I need some time, maybe a month.
A month? Okay, so we can agree to 1 month. And so most importantly, do you think you can achieve these goals?
All I can promise I can try, but I don't guarantee anything.
Okay. Well, that's fair enough. And your willingness to make these changes, to try these changes, that's the hardest part. And we're at a good place right now for starting these changes. So I hope to see you in the cooking class on Saturday.
All right.
All right,
Thank you.
I'll see you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.